Right, I keep getting comments on some of my videos over the legality of killing a snake. Now, to clear it up, I want to show you some legislation, and we'll interpret this legislation so that you know for sure what the law says about you and a poisonous snake, or any other kind of poisonous reptile. Right, quoting from National Parks and Wildlife Act 1972, section 54.2, it states, I quote, "It is lawful for any person without any permit or other authority under this Act to kill any poisonous reptile that A. has attacked, is attacking, or is likely to attack any person, or B. is in dangerous proximity to any person, or C. is or has been in such proximity to a person as to cause reasonable anxiety to that person." Right, how do we interpret this bit of legislation then? Well, DENA, Department of Environment, tells us that we are allowed to kill a venomous snake which is posing a potential risk to people. That's how we should interpret this bit of legislation. So what is potential risk? Well, that would not be if we were driving along the road and we saw a snake out in the side of the road, so we stopped our vehicle, got out a shotgun and then went and blew its head off. That snake is not posing a potential risk to you, and you would be breaking the law in hunting snakes indiscriminately like that. What this law does is establish that a human's life is worth more than a snake's, basically. It tells us that a potential risk can be determined by paragraphs A, B and C of section 54.2 of the Act. The snake is attacking you, or it has attacked you and it wasn't successful, or it's likely to attack you. How can you tell if a snake is likely to attack you? Well, that's up to you to decide. Usually when an Australian poisonous snake is showing aggressive behaviour, that's certainly something that shows it's likely to attack you. But what if it's just coming towards you deliberately? It's not rearing up or anything like that, but it's just coming towards you. Well, paragraph B tells us that if it's in dangerous proximity to any person, that's you or anybody else, you can kill the snake. So what if you're inside a house, like a farmhouse, and the snake was outside? That's in dangerously close proximity to you? Well, look, it's up to you to decide, because the Act only says it's in dangerous proximity, to a person. It doesn't mention a distance. It doesn't say that's 6 metres or 3 or 12 metres or whatever. It just says you're the person and you regard it as being dangerous and it's in proximity to you. So you decide, and it would be legal to kill the snake. C. Paragraph C says that if it's in such proximity to a person as to cause reasonable anxiety to that person. What does that mean in practical terms? What it means is that a snake is an extremely dangerous creature with the potential to kill you. And if you feel that it's going to kill you and you're feeling anxious, then you should kill it first. And that's legal. So that's the law. That's federal law in Australia. So no, you don't have to call the snake catcher if you've got a snake in your yard and spend $300. You can kill the snake with a shovel. Although I will note, quite a few people get bitten while trying. But then there's an awful lot of Australians who can manage to kill a snake with a long-handled shovel. Thanks. There.